Okay, so I'm gonna do an update video on the recent clutch, the first clutch of 2019. What I'm gonna do is show you guys rinsing them, cleaning them a little bit before I put them back into their tubs together, and then wait about a week until they're all shed, and then I'll put them in a separate tub. So this week I'm just gonna go ahead. Right now, what I'm gonna do is 2 parts. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys pre-shed, and then also in the second half of the video I'll show you them to you guys post-shed, so you can get an idea of what they'll look like after shed and before shed. So all right, without further ado, let's go ahead and get this video started. Okay, so I have them soaked about 3/4 of an inch solution. This one is very small, a couple of drops of just Dawn dish soap with some warm water. That way they get a little bit soaked. Their skin helps them with the shedding. Also helps them get a little bit disinfected, get cleaned, so there are no bacterias growing while they're brewing there 7 to 10 days before they shed. So I want to make sure that they're clean. So I'm gonna go over each one. Hopefully they don't get too squirmy, so that we can make this video pretty clear. So excuse me. So I confirmed that the sire of this clutch is the Killer Bee Sugar, and in the other video I was referring to them as Calico. To me it's the same, but some people have they consider them 2 different lines, and they consider the Sugar more expressive. But the male that I got is a Killer Bee Sugar, not as referred to the person that I purchased him from. So it's a Sugar. We'll start from the least gene to the most power pack. So this one is just a basic pastel. It's got a yellowish color, so I won't linger too much, but that's a pastel right there. And then I believe the second one combo is a pastel sugar. I'm not quite sure, I'm not 100%, but it's a very clean pastel sugar. It doesn't have a lot of graniting in between, so I believe this is it can't be just a pastel because it's got too much high white on the side. So this is a pastel sugar. Okay, and then this one right here, I believe, actually these two, I don't know if there's a yellow belly in the mix. I don't know if the male, I didn't purchase the male as a yellow belly, the female is just a Lemonblast. But there's quite a difference between these two. And this one is a pastel sugar as well. It's got a little bit of a sheen, but this one has a lighter head. And I'm not quite sure if it's sugar or not. It looks to me almost like a lesser, but there's no lesser in the mix. So I didn't put any lesser combo at all. But this one, I would just say a pastel sugar, a possible super pastel sugar on this one because of the head. And I think this one is just a pastel sugar that's a more washed out or a dirtier pattern compared to the other one that I showed you, just from the head. But I'll see more after they shed. Usually the colors come up a little bit more, and so I usually wait until the shed to determine or finalize like what they are. And sometimes you have to hold on to them until like they're 200 grams before you can really know what they are. This one I believe is just a Lemonblast. If you guys think that it's got yellow belly, I don't think it does, but this is just a pastel pinstripe, so that's what a Lemonblast is. So this is 2 genes. And now we're gonna get into the two genes, or three genes actually. This one is a pastel pinstripe spider. Oh, yeah, all right. Pastel pinstripe spider, correct. That's right. Possible sugar, but I think this is just a spinner blast is what you call them. So 3 gene female, or actually I believe this is a male. I'll sex them again after the shed. But that's a pinstripe spider pastel. And then there's this one, and this is a bumblebee sugar or pastel spider sugar, and this one is a boy and this one is high white. Amazing. It's crazy how spider and sugar all together just reacts like that. So this one is a male, and then kind of pinched the head on that one. This one is I'm not quite sure really what this is. I believe, I'm not sure. There's no pinstripe on this one, and I think this is just my initial thought was just a killer bee, a busy killer bee. And then there's this one too. Very similar, slightly different, but very similar. Same head, although this one's cleaner. I think this is also a killer bee. So these two are, I believe, are both killer bees. And I posted these two on Instagram on my stories, but I would just say these two are killer bees. We'll know more after they shed and they color up. And then the last one, this is the 5 gene animal, and I believe it was a female. I think this is the super pastel spider pinstripe sugar. So that's 2 copies of the pastel gene. That's 2 genes: the spider, the pinstripe, and then the sugar. The sugar gives it, it's hard to tell right now, but the sugar gives it, see those white marks in the middle of the pattern, right there. And this can't just be a spider. It does have the spider pattern, but mixed with the pinstripe. Now I could be wrong. This may not have spider, but from the looks of it, it has to have all genes. It doesn't look anything like the other snakes. And the only thing I can think of is with the head like that, it's super pastel, definitely. With a busy pattern like this, pinstripe, and then with the whitening, and then even that little ringer right there, it will show up a little bit more once it sheds. This is definitely the 5 gene snake. So, but yeah, so that's it. So stay tuned. I'm gonna show you guys right away the post shed pictures of these animals. So stay tuned. Okay, so we're back, and all the hatchlings have finally shed. So I'm gonna go again one by one with all of them, and so you guys can kind of go fast forward, go back and check out what they look like before and after. Some of them are a little snippy, so which is a good sign. I like it when they're snippy because they usually eat well. So this is just a pastel, and this one's a male. So let's go ahead and put him back here. I don't know if I'm going to be going in order of how I did it last time, but we'll go with the pastel. And this one is the clean version, and this is the female pastel sugar. So this girl looks amazing. So there you go. And I'll show you the other pastel sugar. There's a little bit of a difference in here. I don't know if there's anything else going on but you know, calico or sugar, they do come in different variants. So it's a huge difference though, so I'm not sure what it is, but I mean, I definitely know that this is a sugar with that pink peach in the middle. That this, I mean, you see the pastel versus this, there's a huge difference. And then this one, more difference, and I don't know exactly what it is. Could be yellow belly, but this is a little bit more dirty, more messy, more crazy pattern. So this is a female and this is a male. This one's spoken for already, so sorry guys. And then this one is still available, but I may hold on to this guy, I'm not sure, just to see what it looks like after a few 100 grams. So all right, let me go ahead and put this back. I don't want this video really to get too long. This one is the Lemonblast female. I know a lot of people are eyeing this one. She looks really good. She's got a lot of peach color, you know, and I mean, I'm gonna put possible sugar on this one, but it looks like just a Lemonblast. It looks peachy to me, so I'm not sure what's going on there, but female Lemonblast also available. And then we have, oh, forgot about this one. This one's a female also, and this one is what I think to be a super pastel sugar. The head is a lot lighter than the other two, although the body isn't as bright as I think it was hoping. I don't know if there's fire in that male, but you know, this one is a pretty one. So that highlight right there, the head is super light. So I'm thinking this is the super pastel sugar. Also a female. And then we have this one is a Spinner Blast, and that is a pastel spider pinstripe. Initially I thought this was had sugar in it too, but he won't open up. But there you go, Spinner Blast. If you guys are male, so if you guys are interested, he is still available. And then these two killer bees, male and female. Man, they look gorgeous. They look like zebras actually. So male and female. One definitely, there's a slight difference between the two of them, but you know, you can tell that they're killer bees. So look at that head. So they're very pretty, and you know, they don't really have a wobble. You know, I know I just got a message today on YouTube, you know, telling me to stop breeding. Why am I breeding spiders? I mean, they're so pretty, you know. And so, I mean, I have a lot of spiders in my collection, and I've big females that we've grown from hatchling, we produced, and now they're breeding on their own. So they're very pretty snakes, especially with combos. So you know, I don't produce a lot of them, you know, but when I do produce them, they're so gorgeous. So there you go, male and female. And then hope I don't get tagged when I put them down. See a lot of hissing. And then this one right here is a pastel sugar spider female. I mean a male. And this one is spoken for already. But look at his sides. I don't know. Maybe I should keep this guy. I don't know. We'll see. But man, look at that. That is gorgeous. And the black is really black, so you can see the contrast. I mean, this guy is gorgeous. Look at that head. So, and they move well. You know, there you go. Look at that whiteness there. Very pretty snake. So, all right, let me go put him back. And then the last one. So this is a 3 gene. The ones I've shown you are all 3 genes so far, and this is the only 4 gene in the clutch, and it's also male. Initially, I thought this was this had spider in it, but you know, looking at it and also referring to some of my buddies, they said no spider, which, you know, I kind of agree. So this one is a super pastel pinstripe sugar. So this is a 4-gene male. You won't produce a normal with this one. Worst case will be a pastel, but this is a powerhouse male. So if you guys are interested, I'm gonna go ahead and make this guy available as well. But he is pretty. There you go. So that's that. That's the entire clutch. Go put him on the there. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I wanted to have you guys, you know, take a look at before and after shed. So this is the entire clutch. This is a nice bucket of balls right here. So look at that. Look at this one. It's almost look as from this distance, it looks Xanthic, right? I don't know. It's just me. But these, this clutch is super clean, super nice. This is very pretty. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. I know this video has gotten a little longer, but I wanted to just share this moment with you guys, admire this clutch. And if you guys have any questions, comment down below. You guys know my link. It's in the description to my Facebook and to my Instagram. Really, if you guys are interested in any animals, that would be the best way to communicate with me, so we can go in and chat. YouTube is a little different. There's a lag, and also sometimes I don't check them all the time. So if you guys are interested, definitely hit me up, text message, or Instagram or Facebook. All right, guys, thanks for watching, and till next time.